In this video, I'm going to talk about the one thing that most guys can work on immediately. Sharp Game coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com. Offer of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. So yeah, I'm gonna say 97% of guys, they focus on the wrong things. They focus. They don't focus on becoming the best version of self. They see we've been conditioned to automatically look outside of us to achieve greatness, to do bigger and better things. But all of the answers that you're seeking is right inside you. And religion has a lot to do with this. Because this society is dominated by Christianity. And all of us grew up in the same environment if you live in the United States of America. Now, if you live in another country, well, that's a little bit different. But even in your country, wherever you're from, 9 times out of 10, it's dominated by Christianity. Unless you're from Asia or um, some parts of South America. And in South America, I know they have the Catholic Church. And the Catholic Church, they are not really Christians. They're not considered to be Christian, you know. So, but if you're in the United States of America or parts of Europe, 9 times out of 10, Christianity um, dominates um, the whole ideology and way of thinking, even if you're not aware of it. And a lot of this, the information, how you were raised, and how your parents went about um, just taking care of you. A lot of those philosophies and ideologies stems from religion. And you might not even be aware of it, because it's embedded in society, and it's a lot of time it's camouflaged to look like something else, but they take bits and pieces of information and symbols and put it in society. And if you don't question why you're doing what you're doing, you just be a cog in the wheel. You just go along and get along. This is why most guys, they're not that confident. They have self-image problems, and you got to keep in mind, you can only do as you see yourself. This is why self-image is so important. This is why confidence is so important. Now, some people will say, "Hey, man, it's all about love, man. Gotta love yourself, man. Gotta love your fellow brother, man." But I'm telling you, if love was the answer, if love was the answer, it would have worked already. You got people walking around here don't even know what love really is. They have their own. Every out of 10 people, I can guarantee you that everyone has their own definition of love. Everyone has their own concept of love. Some people don't even, the concept of love doesn't really exist in this country because they came from someplace else, and they're not even thinking that way. And they come over here, you start telling this woman that you love her, and she doesn't really know how to react and how to respond, because where she came from, everything is pretty much set up between the sexes. Hey, this is who you're gonna marry. You're gonna marry this type of guy with this type of family, with this type of background. So a lot of these women in other countries, they don't get to pick who they're gonna get married to, who they're gonna settle down with. But so when they get to America, they kind of take on a new way of thinking, and a lot of times they don't really know how to handle it. They don't make the best decision. They don't get with the guy that's best for them in most cases. And then a lot of guys get caught off guard because a lot of guys are kind of in that fantasy world too. So see, you have to understand, a lot of women come over here from these other countries because they want to live out their fantasies. They want to do things that they probably always wanted to do, but just couldn't do it where they came from. Because where they came from, if they were to try to do any of those fantasies, they would get shamed. They would get looked down upon. Because their families, their parents mainly, will check them. Their parents will be like, it might kick them out of the family. They'll be labeled as outcasts or something like that. So the number one thing you must do as a man, you must lead. You must take the lead. Women do not want to take the lead. Women do not want to lead you around. I'm sorry. And is it hard? You betcha. Is it difficult sometimes? You betcha. Are you going to get some pushback sometimes from some people? You betcha. Are you going to rub some people the wrong way? You betcha. Or some people going to dislike you? You betcha. Now see, you're trying to more than likely trying to be liked, right? See, most successful people are not trying to be liked. They're trying to be respected. But respect is better than love. Respect is going to last longer than love. See, love could change any given day, any given time, next week, next year, 5 years from now. Respect is always the same. I don't care where you meet a woman, where she came from, or wherever you met a man, for that matter. They know what respect is. They know what it looks like. They know what it feels like. And they know what it sounds like. And you can meet any man or any woman in the world. They know what respect is. If you start talking about love, they don't know what that is. They're all confused, and they'll be all over the place. And then they'll have you all over the place if you try to follow what they're talking about and get into their drama. So you want to get into your drama. You want to take the lead. You want to be confident. And if you need a confident booster, you can work on that. The fastest way to have more confidence is to start doing things that you already know how to do and that you like to do. That's the fastest way to build confidence, because confidence is all about taking action. It's all about getting notches and wins underneath your belt. That's how you build confidence. You don't build confidence by reading a book, listen to audio, listen to video. You build confidence by taking action, doing something that you already know how to do, or maybe you want to learn how to do it. But regardless if you don't know how to do it or you're just learning, by the time you become good or master whatever you're in the beginning stages of doing, that's going to make you feel like a winner. So you have to develop the winning spirit. That's how you build confidence. You don't build confidence by going to class, going to college, or going to, sitting in a class in high school or something like that, or sitting, listening to a lecture. You build confidence by doing things, winning, developing that winning spirit. You build confidence by winning. You build confidence by getting the results that you want in life. That's how you build confidence. And if you are a confident man, a man with a healthy self-image, you think highly of yourself, you have a lot of respect for yourself, the women are going to find you. If you take the lead, they will follow. Point blank, period. End of story. That's how it is. I didn't make up the concept. I didn't create anything. This has been going on since the beginning of time. Ever since the first man came along 100,000 years ago. However long it was. But, women do not want to lead you around. They do not want to make decisions for you. They do not want to be the head of household. They don't. They might say they do, but they don't. And the ones that say, they talk that talk or whatever, take that with a grain of salt. Trust me. These women that have that feminazi attitude, like, they believe in a 50-50 relationship, that doesn't exist. And even those women, if they run into the right man, they will become very submissive. I've seen it with my own eyes on multiple occasions, different times, different parts of the country and different parts of the world. These same women that do all that talking on the television, that do all that talking out in the streets, wherever you at, those same women, they have men at home. They talk that talk out in the street because they just want to push whatever agenda they got going on, or they're just trying to run some game just to acquire some benefits and resources or whatever. But they have a man at home, and when they go home, trust me, they're not talking that talk. They're very submissive to their man. I've seen it with my own eyes on multiple occasions. And when I first had the experience of seeing this, I was blown away. I couldn't believe it. In my mind, I'm thinking all that big talk she was doing, and when she get home, she's like on her hands and knees, catering to her man's every need, you know, and so that's why I don't really get caught up into what women are talking about, what they're saying, what they're doing, because I know most of it is a bunch of crap. It's a bunch of bullshit in most cases, you know. So see, and this is what a lot of guys don't understand. A lot of guys get caught up in what women say, but I always ask them, what are you gonna do? What's gonna be your next move? Because your next move got to be the best move out here, because it's chess, not checkers. So hey, if you like this video, subscribe, share this video, and click the little bell below this video. That way, next time I upload a new video, you won't miss out. So until next time, I'm out. Peace.